There's a mistake older men are making right now that no one calls out. Not because it's rare, because it looks decent. It looks respectful. It looks mature. It looks like you're doing the right thing. But it's quietly erasing you. If dating after 60 feels polite but empty, if women seem to like you but never lean in, if conversations are pleasant but never charged, this is for you. The danger isn't rejection, it's invisibility. And invisibility doesn't arrive with drama. It doesn't slam the door. It steals time in small, painless pieces. A few dates that go nowhere, a few months of let's stay in touch, a few years of wondering what you're doing wrong. Until one day you realize nothing has changed. The lie behind it is simple. Just be nice. Be a gentleman. She'll see your value. That advice sounds wise. It sounds safe. It was never tested on modern dating, and it's quietly failing men who don't have decades left to waste. Here's why this matters now. After 50, the runway is shorter, not emotionally, physically, energetically. You don't reset as easily. You don't bounce back from 5 wasted years of emotional limbo. Men who ignore this don't just stay single. They lose momentum. They lose confidence. They start negotiating themselves smaller. And eventually, they stop trying. Let me walk you through the warnings. Not theory, not psychology. What it actually looks like and what it quietly costs you. The first warning is safety without spark. I see men who listen beautifully, who show up on time, who never interrupt, who never offend. They're thoughtful, they're considerate, they're emotionally available. On paper, they're ideal. In real life, they're invisible. Because attraction doesn't come from approval, it comes from presence, and presence has weight. These men dismiss the warning because they think chemistry is juvenile. They believe maturity means neutrality. What quietly happens instead? The woman relaxes. Then she disengages. She doesn't feel pulled toward you. She feels comfortable next to you. And comfort without desire turns into friendship fast. Not because she's cruel, because nothing is happening in her body. The second warning is overgiving. Nice men often believe effort equals worth. More listening, more patience, more availability. They think consistency will eventually tip the scale. It doesn't. It flattens the dynamic. You stop feeling like a man with intention and start feeling like emotional furniture. Always there, always supportive, never chosen. What happens quietly is resentment. You feel unseen, she feels pressure without knowing why, and the connection stalls. Not explosively, silently. The third warning is hesitation disguised as respect. You ask instead of decide. You suggest instead of invite. You wait instead of act. You tell yourself you're being considerate, but what she feels is uncertainty. Attraction responds to direction, not force, direction. When no one leads, nothing moves, and nothing moving feels like nothing happening, which is death in dating. The fourth warning is emotional neutrality. You stop expressing desire because you don't want to be inappropriate. You don't flirt. You don't let your eyes linger. You don't let silence do its work. So the air goes flat. Women over 60 still want to feel alive, still want to feel chosen, still want to feel wanted. Quietly, they didn't age out of desire. They just got tired of pretending they don't need it. When that energy is missing, they don't confront it. They file you away. Nice man, safe man, not my man. The final warning is acceptance. This is the most dangerous one. You start telling yourself this is just how dating is now, that attraction fades with age, that passion belongs to younger men. That belief doesn't protect you. It teaches you to stop reaching. And the men who wake up at 70 with regret all say the same thing. I thought I had more time. Here's the sober truth. You don't need to become aggressive. You don't need to fake confidence. You don't need to perform masculinity. You need to stop disappearing. That means risking discomfort. It means allowing tension. It means saying what you want calmly and letting the answer be real. Invisibility feels safer than rejection, but it costs more. Time doesn't rush you. It doesn't threaten you. It just keeps moving. If this felt uncomfortably accurate, if something in you went quiet while listening, stay here. This channel is called Aged and Confused for a reason. It's for people over 50 who don't need hype, they need honesty. Subscribe if you want conversations most people avoid, before time makes the decision for you.